My morning monologue. Yes, I have on the same sweater I did yesterday. I did not feel like changing. Don't judge me. Shut the hell up. I ain't in the mood for that. Anywho, if you get married, please get married for, look at that, y'all. Please get married for the right reasons. Please get married for the right reasons, because if you don't, you will live in hell every day of your life. Hell on earth, that's what it will be. I got married for the wrong reasons, and I am not afraid to admit it. I am going to be an open book, like I said. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not afraid of the backlash. It is what it is. It's going to happen. People talk about me any goddamn way. I don't give a fuck. Sorry, I'm supposed to try not to be cussing, but it's not working that well. I just don't care. If you're going to talk about me, fine. I'll give you something to talk about while I'm continuously living my life and getting where I need to go. So I got married because all of my other friends were getting married. I did not want to continue to be the one who had the 8 children. Yes, I have 8 children. And I'm about to be a grandmother. I didn't want to be the one with 8 children not married. You know, you're about to cry and you're tearing up and shit, and you don't want nobody to see that you're crying, so you start squinching your nose and shit doing that. I did not want to be the one who was not married. I'm not saying I didn't love my husband. I didn't love him the right way because I didn't know how. I didn't know how to love myself the right way. So I didn't know how to love him. And he and I have had this conversation. I married you for financial stability, which is a whole nother conversation that we could talk about for days. I'm not, because he's not here to defend himself. Maybe I'll record he and I talking about it with his permission. Hell, I might do it without his permission. I don't give a damn. I won't show his face. I wanted to be like I thought everybody else was being. I wanted to be married. I wanted to look like I lived that life. Meanwhile, I'm living on HOC. I was getting government assistance programs, all these things I was getting, which really didn't make my marriage the marriage I wanted it to be. I got married because I didn't want to be the only one getting married, not married, and I had all the children. My best friend got married. A couple of my best friends, everybody was getting married around me. I'm the only one who did it. But I'm steady popping out them babies. A little stupid on my part, but it is what it is. I can't take it back. They're here. What should I do about it? Take care of them like I'm doing. Now I'm not on government assistance anymore. I didn't make a little come up. But did I really? As we speak, my marriage is failing. It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. But I have to depend on him to make sure that we have somewhere to live. And at any time, he can do what he's done in the past. Let me stop, because I said I wasn't going to say anything without defending him. But fact is fact. So, I'm sorry, without him defending himself. But a fact is a fact. There's been times where rent needed to be paid and homeboy didn't pay it, and we thought we were going to be put out. But marriage is so much more than the wedding. Marriage is not perfect. Nobody's marriage is perfect. And if they tell you their marriage is perfect, they're a damn lie. Nobody's marriage is perfect. I don't care if you got married for the right reasons or not. Everybody has their ups and their downs in their marriage. But when I got married, I didn't think that. I thought everything was peachy keen. Prince Charming was going to come and save me. Hell no. Prince Charming didn't save. No. Not at all, honey. Not one bit. My entire relationship has been fighting, restraining orders, and most of them, I got the restraining order, but most of the time, I really feel like he should have got a restraining order because I have done some things to him that if somebody tried to do it to me, I'd kill him. But he didn't. And people, oh, you got a good man, you doing them wrong, this and that. Nobody is in this house with me when we go through things. Nobody sees what really happens besides my children because they're here. But outside people always say, you got a good man, he go to work. Just because a motherfucker go to work do not mean that he is a man. My fucking sons are 17 and 18. And they will go get a job. You got kids who 14 and 15, they go to work and help pay bills in their parents' house or what have you. That don't make them no man. I'll be honest, I don't even know what the hell a real man should be like. I'm lying. I done seen my grandfathers and my uncles, do what they supposed to do. But again, I'm an outsider looking in. So I don't really know what the inside was going on, what was really happening. But anywho, it is what it is. If my marriage fails, fuck it. I mean, I'll be hurt. I mean, whatever. What else can I do? But continue to live my life and raise my children. That's all I can do. It's not easy living with a person who has bipolar disorder. I'm not saying that I'm no super perfect person because I'm not. I have my faults. I have the things that I've done wrong. He is verbally abusive, and I was physically. Not saying we didn't. It was both ways. How about that? We both did both things to each other. It has not been healthy. And if you get married for the wrong reasons, you're going to live in the same way. Both of you pointing the finger at each other instead of saying, hey, I did wrong. I did this. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Now that I've been on my medication, I've been diagnosed with the bipolar disorder. Now that, I take my meds, I do what I'm supposed to do. Things are a little bit like I'm not violent. I'm not fighting anybody anymore. First of all, because I'm too fucking tired to. I got too much to be doing. I got these kids coming home doing their homework. I've got papers to fill out, cooking dinner. And I'm doing all of this because he's at work. One more thing I would say is both parents, or the husband and the wife, both need to figure out a positive balance to balance home and work. Because when one parent is working all the time, it puts a strain on the other parent, and it basically that's my situation, and it makes me feel like I'm a single parent again. I just don't have to worry as much, because I will continue to worry because of past things that have happened, but I don't have to worry that much about if the bills will be paid or not. However, it makes it harder on the other parent. You go to work, you deal with them people, you don't have to deal with them all the time. But being a mother or being the parent that's at home, because there are some dads who do what I do, not that many that I know of, but there are some parents who do it, and there's nobody like a mother. Point blank, period. There is nobody like a mother. She is on the job 24/7. Boys got to get their hair cut. Mommy takes them. Girls need their hair done. Girl, I put them in pigtails sometimes, and God, I know I'll be wrong, but I can't cornrow that well, and I can't do hair that good, so I need to start either learning how to do it or taking their ass, get a second job so they can go to the salon and start getting their hair done. Being mommy, being wife, being sister, being career, or job, whichever one you have, being a full-time student, being mom, even if you do all those things at the same time, it's very hard. And what people need to understand, for the ones who are doing it, I'm not in college, but I am taking classes to further my career. It's hard on me. It's very hard on me. And what my husband doesn't seem to understand is that it's hard, because he doesn't do it. I have to, like right now, I need to get up and clean up because it's my day off. So I got so much that I have to do. I go to work. I work at a rescue mission where I live. It's a thrift store there. And even though it's 32, anywhere from 30 to 32 hours. It's not considered full-time, I don't think. But I have that. And then there's another job that I'm trying to get to work 3 days a week so I can work overnight helping people with substance abuse. It's a recovery home for women. So that's right up my field and where I'm going. I have that. And then, I volunteer on the PTA. I have all these things that I'm doing. But if I'm not doing them, I feel incomplete. And this comes from the bipolar disorder. I feel like if I'm not constantly moving and constantly doing something, my life is not complete. I'm not living to my fullest potential. I'll make another video today because I'm almost at 12 minutes and I don't know if this will upload on Facebook, but I'll make another video today and I'll let you see what my after school life is like with my kids. All the papers I have to sign, everybody I will give you 10 minutes of just them. I'll give you commentary, but I'll give you 10 minutes of just them. Marriage, bipolar, being Necol living with bipolar disorder.